Today is Monday, March 8th, 2018, and this is the ServiceMonster Show. Today, ServiceMonster 6.2.
Did you know that Facebook is watching your face?
And Sam has left the building. This week on social media.
Facebook facial recognition. Is that something that's ever kind of creeped you out? I know it has me. Now there is a way to turn it off. All you have to do is go into the advanced privacy settings and turn it off.
BlackBerry sues Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp on copyright infringement. Facebook Deputy's General Counsel fired back and said basically that they're just trying to tax the innovators. But BlackBerry does have big plans in the future, hanging out at the old folks' home with Betamax and Commodore 64. 10 out of 10 BlackBerry users won't get that joke.
Instagram scheduling, currently in beta phase. This is an on-platform native scheduling feature. Previously, you had to use a separate social management software in order to schedule your posts to get onto Instagram. Now, they're developing a way for you to schedule your posts within Instagram itself. Pretty awesome.
Bitcoin falls another 10% as the SEC releases another strongly worded report warning investors of potentially unlawful actions with digital currency. I'd buy a few Bitcoins, but $15,300? Man, $13,400 is really expensive. I had no idea where to spend that $6,000.
So Joe briefly mentioned the new app, Vero. It's the new Instagram-like app that went almost viral overnight. It went from something like 150,000 users to almost 3 million. If you're considering the switch to Vero, here's a few things you might want to consider. There's been a couple controversies. One with the CEO and founders, a few severe humanitarian concerns, but probably a more relevant concern is the lack of a delete button. So users have been displeased with the fact that on Vero, you can't just simply click a button to delete your account. I know that's something that would concern me as a user.
This week inside ServiceMonster. Some platform changes to the shows. Obviously, you've noticed the Ask is now published on Mondays, and we'll be publishing the show on Friday. A little more relevant to us reflecting on the previous week. And this week's Ask was about burnout, as in how not to be.
Last week, we introduced Javier and Nina to our team. We're super excited to have them and excited to see what they bring to the team. They're almost completed with their training.
As of last week, Sam is no longer with us. Many of you have gotten to know Sam. He has been our follow-up machine on the sales floor and the sales manager. Sam was with us for about 6 years and running the sales for a little over 4. So he will be missed, but he moves on to better pastures, and we wish him the best of luck. Javier will be taking his place as soon as he's able to figure out what the heck's going on.
With lots of changes happening around here, we're looking to add even more employees. We're still looking to add a new super agent, trainer, and sales manager.
For the last, 5 days, I've been working day and night toiling on this new demo video. The idea here is that some of the walkthroughs can actually be skipped if I give you guys an awesome demo video going over the whole product. So it takes about 30 or 40 minutes to do that walkthrough, and now I'm kind of genericizing it, obfuscating it, whatever other big words I can think of, to make sure that you understand what that demo looks like when you can watch it on your own time. So we're pretty excited about that, but it's taken me way longer than it should, and I just want to get it right. This week on Smug. So Gavin stops by. He found a ball at a random shop that said Pinky. And since everyone loves Pinky and support, and he's pretty close, he decided to stop by and drop it off. Thanks, Gavin. We love you too. Alan asked about the parent-child feature in ServiceMonster 6. And it's basically a way to establish a relationship where one account has kind of ownership over multiple accounts. So you can establish a parent across many children. There is a tab in ServiceMonster 6 that will allow you to see all the children for a specific parent, and if the account has a parent on the account main screen, you'll be able to jump to that parent easily via a link on the account screen. On Monday, Dan and a few others brought up that we had a minor outage. Lasted for about 10 minutes until David brought the server back online. I am very grateful to Smug for this function alone, being able to let us know what's happening in the field very quickly so that I can assign the proper resources. It's just overuse. We're getting bigger. And so David last night added a new server to the stack, and now the load balancer just continues to grow. So it wasn't really a big deal, but we weren't minding that little peak time performance. We should have that dialed in now, at least until we hit, a lot more users. ServiceMonster product updates.
6.2 release is coming soon. There's a couple really cool features we want to highlight in particular: Stripe and Zapier. Stripe is our new credit card processing feature that is guaranteed to make that process a whole lot easier for you. And watch out for a new training video. I've actually been working on it today. We also have Zapier, and Joe's going to highlight a little bit more of that.
Yeah, well, what does that even mean? Hey, let's do Zapier. For those of you who don't know, Zapier is an application that connects other applications to even other applications. It stands as a go-between or a translator. If you guys are familiar with maybe, Hitchhiking Galaxy, the Babelfish, right? The thing that translated the data and the information over. So that's what Zapier is for. You develop specific zaps. So for instance, a lead process or lead acquisition might be a zap. We're tying that one in first, and that opens the door of all kinds of things. So forms that can connect to Zapier, now you can connect via Zapier directly to ServiceMonster, so they'll show up in your lead bucket, which is pretty incredible. You'll be able to tie in Facebook forms as well, as we're testing that. As of yesterday, Ben got that working. So we're very excited for the Zapier integration, but keep in mind, it really doesn't mean like it's done. We will be continually developing more zaps against it and extending the capability of ServiceMonster. From everyone here at ServiceMonster, thank you so much for your attention.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Go check out the demo.
Give us a call.